What up, boys? Right now I'm standing at the parking lot of the best disc golf course in Denmark. And it's actually the 23rd best disc golf course in the world. That's pretty high up there. And today I'm gonna give you a full playthrough of the 23 holes they got out here right now. As you know, I love to beat my friends. So I just checked this week. Our buddy Silas from Aalborg played this course and he shot a 75, which is 7 under par. So that is the score we're gonna try to beat today. I think it's a great score, but we got good conditions. Nice course. This course got holes where I have to throw really far, holes where I have to be precise through the woods, holes where you just got a great view, holes where you can open up, holes where you have to be strategic. I don't know why it got this high of a rating in Denmark and in the world, because it is really, really good. I hope you will enjoy this video as much as I do. So I think hole 1 is a reason to itself why this course is so great. You see, nice tee pads, very good course signs, and this beautiful valley to shoot down. I'm gonna just throw a couple shots to warm up. So I think we're ready. Hole 1 here is 198 meters, so nearly 200 meters long. It's a par 4, and it's all the way in the end. So you might see 2 baskets down there, and it's the furthest one, because the other one is a yellow basket. So what you would like to do is to throw a flexing forehand and land somewhat in the middle. Off to the left side of this fairway there is water, and if you go in there it's OB. So you have to land a bit right of that, and then another shot up to the basket. But let's rip a forehand. Let's see how the forehand is feeling. That'll end up a little right. Let's see what we got from there. So I do think there is space for a big forehand, or even a big turnover. Yeah, I think that's better. Well, and the only fun we're getting from there is a par. Option time. Get in. That's a good run. So we're gonna have a lot of obstructed putts today. Gotta hit them early. Just one down. We get away with par. That's been my nemesis all over the years, this one. Can't quite seem to figure out the tee shot. But par is good. And we got ourselves a big forehand hole. And this one is 105 meters. You have to go down through this tunnel and then to the right. But if you want, you could go a little above it. I'll try that with the destroyer. So before enough. I think it would have liked a little bit of flex. It should still be in par range. So ended up a little bit too short. This is interesting because you might be able to see both me and the basket. I see none of them. Is that close? It is indeed close. So 2 pars for 2 holes. We got hole 3 here. It's a big backhand hyzer, 96 meters, and you see, maybe see the basket up on the hill. But it's a good place for this destroyer. Didn't get it quite wide enough, so might be another par for a collection. So I did get it far enough, but a little bit to the left leaves us with this circle 2 putt. This would be nice. Come on now! That's a nice one to get. This next hole got a pretty short tee pad. It's 80 meter downhill. You see it down there. Nice hole, and I think they opened it up a bit actually. So I'll go with the envy. Stay like that, hit something. So if it hits something, it will be okay. So I ended up stopping, that's good. Got a little putt. Oh, it's a straddler. Should be makeable, we never know. Ah, it's a good putt. It's a good putt. Putting has been feeling better lately, and I love that. Now 2 under through 4. It might be tough to see where I want to go here, but again, it's another 95-meter hole. I'm gonna throw another hyzer and try to park it. It's in that direction, past the pines. Stay up, stay up, stay up, stay up. Nah, they catch the top of a tree. That can actually be kind of jaily. I did end up finding the green in some ways, you can say, because this is circle 2. But the only thing I got here is this massive sniper. Nah. Would have liked this one. But you'll have to get par sometimes. So this hole is hole number 6. It is 72 meters and there's 2 baskets up there. One for the yellows and one for the whites. The whites have to go a little more left. So a good hole for the splice. We'll just chug it up over the trees. It'll make more sense when we get up there. Okay, I pulled that one a little right. Actually a lot of right. So this is another fun green. Okay, so there is this sort of razor putt from down here. Just outside the circle. Oh man. Good bid, good bid. We'll take another par. You kind of want to score in the front 9, but if you don't, it's okay. Just don't take bogeys. Oh, this is hole number 7. It's 90 meters. You might see down this pathway there is kind of a gap. But what you don't see from here is that you can also go with a flex. So left side of the first pines here, and then right side of the birches up there. You can flex into the basket. Fun hole. So it didn't come back quite as much as it needed to, but I hit the line perfect. Just needed a little more stability. The story of my day, you might know, we are in circle 2 once again. A little uphill this time. Sun shining in my head. I'll give it to myself. Good effort. Another par. And now to one of the most majestic tee pads in the world. A little doorway, should say 10. So this is an incredible piece of building this tee. So it's hole 10. In the old days this began the back 9, but they removed some holes from front 9, so might just be hole 8 for our video. It is 186 meters. You have to go through this valley down there, that's all the trees, and then we get 130 meters down there, you have to go up to the right. So a placement shot here, so get the position. Oh man, I didn't dodge the trees. I'm told that Mikkel always dodges those. What can you do? So the basket is over behind those trees. So ain't nice up there. It was actually a bit too flippy. But rather that than hyzering out into the stuff. Probably no birdie look, but nearly every tournament we played this, it's been the most tough hole on the course. So a par is a good score here. And like every other hole out here, we found ourselves with a circle 2 putt. This is unmakeable. Take the par. But hey, par. As I said before, this is a tough hole. And you should be happy with the par. Hole 11. What a beast. It's a par 4 and it's only 125 meters. But the tough thing is, it's dead straight. So you just have to go straight for as long as you can. And what better is to do that with than the Thunderbird. I've actually eagled this before. A tournament I played here last year. I got a bogey on the first, eagle on the second, birdie on the next, and then it went all downhill from there. I don't want to know more. I might actually be able to find a video you can see.
Yeah, flip. Wow. Eagle, let's go! Let's go!
Stay straight. No. Oh man. I thought I threw another gem, but it just flipped a little too much in the end. Should be able to scrap a birdie. we got a good way down there. I just love these high pines. It's such good scenery, mossy ground. And now we have to do some scrambling. Oh, the scrambling, oh, the scrambling, oh, the scrambling. Put your hands up. Get in. Oh, I didn't mean to run that. I was hoping to bring you an eagle, but we'll settle for 30 if I can hit this. So hopefully I can. There you go. Good one to get. So we got another straight liner. This basket is offset a little to the left. It's 152 meters. And it's also been one of my favorite holes because you can just rip something on hyzer, and when it begins to go left, there's a lot of space to it. Main goal, straight, fade in the end, hit no trees. And come back. Okay, we made it a good ways down there. Do you spot the basket? It's up there, I promise. So I just have to find the gap to get me there. And I think I have a forehand gap right here that will get me some of the way. And then in the end, I need a little bit of luck. But it might just be skill. Hit it good, just as I wanted. That is very good. Hopefully I might be able to put another birdie on the scorecard. A little bit of a putt left. Should be an all-dayer. Feels like an all-dayer. It is an all-dayer. Brings us to 4. So this is kind of a pressure-filled tee shot because that is a double mando. It looks great. Didn't hear any trees, that's also good. Now we just have to see where we ended up. Forehand flicker. What is a poor performance? Leaves us with a little bit of a putt. I was hoping to get this birdie because we were so close. Not a circle 2 putt. I've hit one of them today. This will be a good time to make it 2. Fade. That is such a great putt. Wow. Another dream hole. I think if I was to make a dream 18 of Danish holes, there'll be a lot of holes from out here. This is hole 14. It's a par 4. It's 120 meters up. There is tight gap. This might actually be eagle ball, but because it is so tight, it's a true par 4 with a Thunderbird. That thing is an eagle machine, I think. Hopefully we got enough left. Because one thing I know is you might hit the first gap and get through all the trees, but you have to get so much left to have a putt. I was hoping I could bring you guys an eagle on hole 11, the long straight one. But look at this. This is my greatest throw ever on this hole. And yeah, if we get a par, we get a par. We have to run this. That is so sad. Look at this. That's a tall basket. Sometimes I do like this when I get a birdie. I might do that now. That's a tall task. Hole number 15. Tough par 3 in front of us. It is 150 meters uphill. And I just love to throw this disc, and it's somewhat good to hitting gaps. Good at hitting gaps. So I'll throw this at the right side and hopefully make it through the right gap. Shank. And the kick to the right. Now it's trouble. I went all the way in here. So this might actually be unscrambleable. But nonetheless, I'll do my best attempt at it. There is that open gap, but there's also this forehand up here. This is my might be the one to go with. Yep. Sometimes just gotta trust myself. I can hit those backhands. So this is for the first bogey of the day. Gotta get through with it. No hesitation needed. Brings us back to 4 over, 4 under, of course. But it's a good score still. Hole number 16, we got a mandatory on the right. You have to go 80 meters up there. I think putter turnover is a good play because it will just drift slowly to the right. If it didn't cut roll, it's a good one. Look at this green. One of the most fun greens in all Denmark. We got the lows and the highs, the trees, and the basket standing in the middle on top. Boom! That's a good bounce back birdie we got there. Don't want to tell you, but I may have gotten a 7 here this year. Just me putting back and forth on this basket. So hole 17 here is 85 meters. Not a lot longer than the yellow tee, but you got this tree right where I want to release the disc. So I have to throw some sort of flex with an overstable mid. That's what we got a Tina Busan in the total for. There's also a play out over the forest, but I'm not good at it. So I'll just do what I'm good at. So pulled it a little. Still got some ways down there. So there's OB on the left side in the big rough. So I don't want to get into that. So I'll just throw hyzer out there. You see, open gap, and hyzer. Cristiano Ronaldo, Sui? All belong as well, so don't overpower it, Mango.
Bruh, look at this dude. Wait till you see the. No.
That is not overpowering. That is stopping hitting lines to not get another bogey. So for par from 23 meters. Little headwind. We have now come to 17A and 17C. These are some of the new holes out here. So it doesn't have a tee pad yet. We still have some course signs. It's a par 4, this one, 170 meters. And first off, you want to go with a backhand hyzer into, get a little ways down there and then fade in. Try it with Mr. Silicon. So I did like that line, was a little too deep. I nearly got to the prime spot, which would be out right here, but instead we're in here, and it's okay. The basket is 100 meters that way, so I'll need to throw something a little flippy on a forehand. This might actually be where the Thunderbird forehand shines. So put it on hyzer, let it do its work. Smooth, smooth, smooth. Hopefully in circle 2, like all my other holes. So it didn't fully make it far enough. I think you'll have to be outside in the fairway after the first shot if you want to. This might actually be outside. Right around 32 meters, I think. So, get a lot of juice, maybe it goes in. It goes in occasionally on these long distances. And when they do, it's very fun. Could be the one. Wow! So these are still kind of stationary. I mean, mobile of course, because maybe they're not fully done with designing them. who knows. So I recalculated my score, and I should still be 5 on the par after the par over there. And we found hole number 17C, and there is an OB line right here, right to the right of those trees. So you really just want to hit this gap and don't go into the right side. 85 meters. Kind of just dead straight. Is there OB up by the basket? Nah, not really. Take Ronaldo, just put him hard with a little hyzer. Didn't make it all the way, but good straight shot. I will say that to myself. So I didn't know there was this cliff, but I think I rolled down here, and the basket is where I am looking right now. Hopefully you can see me. I'm deep down. Let me just throw this forehand. So that should be puttable for par. So it didn't get all the way up. This new hole, or rather this new hole, is playing tricks with me. A little flexor. Stay up. Come on! Come on! That is the most awkward putt I've made in a while. We have reached hole number 18, and I think it's time for a break. And a Coke. So good. This is a par 5. It is 250 meters, and there is different islands on your way down there. So first of all, just throw a distance shot down this hill. It's so odd for me to play this hole with no wind. I think we'll go with the smoothie D3. So there's OB on the left side too, and on the right side. Hold it and sit down. So I think I made it really far, and down to the first OB strip. So I actually made a picture perfect drive right here, because OB is 2 meters to my left, and beyond this is also OB. So I think we're in a spot where we need to approach the green for the eagle. I haven't promised you an eagle, but I will do my very best to get one. So 110 to the basket from here. A little downhill, no wind. I think we'll go with the Thunderbird. Wrong roll, baby. Love to look at that. Get in. It bounced. I might have done it, boys. I might have done it. Now we just have to putt. So I ended up a lot longer than I expected. I thought I hit the green over on the right, but I might have hit it just down here, and then just skip forward to here. But nevertheless, we got an eagle look. Might be the last one for the day. So come on, Magn, let this count. Stay up. Oh man, what is that? Are you the dancing queen? Well, still birdie, but wow, what a roller coaster of emotions. Welcome to hole number 19 and triple mandatory. Cause wow, even wrote it in metal. Please be sure to hit that one, or they will get after you. You have to go approximately 80 meters ahead, and then to the right for a good portion of meters. I'll go with the forehand Doombird. Try to hit the mandatory. So it did make the man though, but I hit the first tree in the after the mandatory. And from here it's just pure jail basket is over in that direction. I think I might just actually send it through the trees. Grab something I can hit a gap with and pray that I do. Now we are very close to the intended fairway. And for me that is also some sort of achievement. Feels a lot like Isaac Robinson from here. Come on, Isaac, right there. That didn't make it far down there. But sometimes luck will follow the stupid ones. I think that is how it's translated. Luck follows the stupid. So I did make it down to a putt. I like it, lemons. You gotta make lemonade. And we are on to another par 5. You're kind of beginning to get the theme of this course. A lot of pine corridors. And this actually opens up in the end. I'll just get a feel of it because it might just be the flippy guy once again doing the work. Yeah, I think so. This one is so good at hitting fairways. So sometimes you cannot afford to not do it. Good second kick. We haven't even reached the yellow tee yet, but now we can open up. Come on, find a way. So I want to go out in the open. This right now has become a battle for the par, which is still very possible because I do actually have a gap here. But it did. So par is in play. Par is indeed in play. You see the basket there on the left side. So I got a mander here, so I can't just blast the highest up to the right, even though that would be the easy play. But we'll try to finesse this one in there. No finesse. So it is in there, the basket. And now we have to get up and down for the bogey. Normally I'm pretty good at this hole, even in tournaments, but not today. I've been on too much adventure. We'll give ourselves a putt. This is kind of crucial to hit because it will bring us to 6 under on the par 5, and then we've got a bird or a par. So it'll bring us back to 5. I still think we can get the last birdie strokes we need. So we need to hit this putt. Come on now. Okay, this is not as far as I thought. Still don't need to overthink it. So we'll bring us back to 5. Let's not give up yet. This hole must be the shortest hole on the course. And there's kind of a backhand line and a forehand line. And I think the forehand line is calling my name. It is 64 meters, par 3, hole 21. So I kind of hit it. I sit down there. Oh, it went way too far. Hopefully we get a putt still. Little drop off behind, but still have this putt. 9 meters for victory. It gets in there. I didn't know that I had that kind of clutch in me. Back to 6 under again. We reached hole number 22. This is 70 meters. We're getting close to the end. We can birdie hole 18. I mean the last hole. We can birdie the last hole. But if you want to get lower than 7 under, you have to get this one somehow. So there's a lot of ways you can do this. There is the backhand flex, forehand hyzer, backhand hyzer, or the forehand turnover. but the 4 internal was by far the biggest gap. So I think that's the one I will go with. It's 70 meters, so it should be possible with the zone. Held on to it for too long. And we have to save that part so we can tie the record. So this is what I'm left with. I don't know, man. This is not where you're meant to go. I think my best bet is to put myself out, hopefully inside circle 2, make a great putt. We done that earlier today. Hopefully we can do it again. Throw the gap right there. Come on. Okay, hit the gap. That is so good. We might be able to do it still. After that good of a scramble shot, we might be able to save the power. I would have never believed we could do that. What an incredible throw. There he is. One funny thing, I'm 6 under right now. I just checked the scores. And in the last month, Hjalte Jensen, the Danish champion from last year, shot an 18 under out here on these 23 holes. Hats off to that guy. Good job, Hjalte. But that's something else. We are on the last hole. We still need a birdie to tie Silas and get to our goal for today. It's a par 4. It's 160 meters. There's OB on the left side, and down to the right side there's a big piece of water. And we actually got a tailwind today. I only play this hole in headwind, so I don't know what tailwind does. But I think we have to try to go for the eagle play, right? You guys want to see that? Yes, I do. So flat over there, just let it drift down. Maybe just a hyzer flip down the middle. And let's see what it takes us. Yellow DD3. That was such a good rip. Come on now, lad. Come on now, lad. So nearly made it pin high. We have to try to throw this in. I don't know if I can putt it there. I should be able to. Is it better than the forehand hyzer though? We'll never know. Do it, do it, do it! Why do I keep on doing that to you guys? I've been trying so hard to get an eagle for you. But this just wasn't the day. Sorry, bro. But I can't be unhappy about anything today. Tied Silas, and sorry Silas, you didn't know this was a competition. Now it is. Shout out to Disc Golf Vest, one of the greatest clubs here in Denmark, doing great work maintaining this course. Definitely come here and play this course because it's the best in Denmark for a reason. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next week.